In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky, then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get one box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate?
Nailed it!
Football's just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you, Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Wurst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial insurance needs.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity? What if there was a membership that gave us the time to celebrate the things that connect all of us?
All right, we welcome you to Tiger Stadium, My apologies. We've had some audio difficulties. I think now we are coming through. Once again, John McElroy joined alongside my broadcast partner, Donnie Payne, and your Bentonville Tigers taking on the Fort Smith Southside Mavericks in Week 2 of 7A West Conference play. Well, we are about 6 minutes away from kickoff of tonight's game, and this time let me bring in my broadcast partner, Donnie Payne. You know, Donnie, Bentonville traveled down to Harbor Wildcat Stadium last week for the 7A West Conference opener, and as we talked about last week's pregame, the Harbor Wildcats with a lot of weapons on the offensive side of the ball. And Donnie, I don't know about you, but to me, the story of last week was the play of Bentonville's defense to slow down that explosive Harbor offense. And then the Bentonville offense just did what the Bentonville offense does. They score points. But I thought a great performance by Bentonville's defense. What were your thoughts about last week, Donnie?
John, yeah, Bentonville's defense came out last week and held Harbor to 3 touchdowns. And one of those touchdowns, Harbor had a really short field after a turnover. But, yeah, the defense played extremely well last week. Held an offense that scored 56 points the week before to just 21. And offensively, last week, Josh Bicklin ran wild last week. 5 touchdowns, 270 yards rushing. And after that performance last week, Josh only needs 218 yards tonight for a 1,000-yard season already.
You know, amazing. 4 games into the season, and like I said, just under 300 yards away from the 1,000-yard mark. And Donnie, I just don't see any signs of Josh Ficklin slowing down. But I will say this, Donnie, and I think this is really key. Josh Ficklin, of course, you know, he's getting the accolades and some awards. But earlier this week, I saw a post out there on Twitter where Josh Ficklin was receiving the award for, you know, outstanding performance rushing this week. But he invited the entire offensive line to stand in that picture, and that really says something about that Bentonville offensive line.
Well, John, this is one of the better lines Bentonville's had in a while. We've had lots of good offensive linemen here, but this group is doing an outstanding job. Joey Sua, Avery Styron, Carson
Bramsey, yeah.
Trevor Martinez, and Jack Schulheis. And I don't know if anyone else saw the news this week. Joey Sua committed to Arkansas earlier this week.
Yeah,
so
big
running behind a Division I offensive tackle.
Yeah, big news for the Arkansas Razorbacks as Joey Sua commits to the University of Arkansas. You know, I've read some articles this week that he had taken a couple of he actually went to a camp back in July down at the Razorbacks. Got along very well with the coaches. They, I guess, made quite the impression, but attended 2 Razorback games. Of course, that big Texas weekend, I think that was really, really good for recruiting for the Arkansas Razorbacks. But, hey, I'll tell you what, the Razorbacks have landed a very, very special player in Joey Sua, and could not be more happy for that young man. But, again, Josh Ficklin running behind that line, as you said, Donnie. You know, there's a good chance tonight. 281 yards a lot, but a very good chance he might eclipse that 1,000-yard point tonight. Well, the Fort Smith Southside Mavericks have made their way onto the field of play, dressed in white jerseys with white pants, trimmed in Southside powder blue. And so we are just awaiting the entrance of the Bentonville Tigers. And the captains now are going to meet at midfield. Connor Horton, Carson Cloyd, number 52 for Bentonville. That is Carson Bramsey. And that will be number 6, Jackson Hutchins, will be your Bentonville captain tonight. So number 5 for the Southside Mavericks, Luke Wyatt, the wide receiver for Southside, as the referee giving instructions to the 2 captains who are meeting out at midfield.
While we're waiting here, John, I was just looking over some of the offensive stats for Southside. They've scored 13 touchdowns, offensive touchdowns this year, John, all of them by pass. They do not have a single rushing touchdown on the season.
Yeah, Donnie, I got to looking at Southside and what they like to do offensively, and let's see, looks like Southside has won the toss. They have deferred their option to the second half. So the Bentonville Tigers will start out on offense. They'll be moving from the south end zone toward the north end zone here at Tiger Stadium to start the ball game. But, yeah, Donnie, as I was saying, I was looking at Southside's some of the video of their previous games this season. And I'll tell you what, Coach Dameron for Southside, He likes to sling the ball around. He's got a good quarterback, junior quarterback David Sorg, very athletic young man, and they'll go 4 wide, they'll go empty set, but they like to throw the ball, and they'll get their running backs involved in the passing game. So Bentonville certainly going to the secondary is going to be tested tonight against the Mavericks. Well, the hype video is playing here on the Jumbotron at Tiger Stadium, and that means it's just about time for football. The Spirit squad's lined up to greet the players as they come out of the Tiger Athletic Complex. And while we've got a moment, I want to thank our presenting sponsors for this season of Bentonville Tiger football, Foster's Roofing and Bob Morey's Auto Body. And now you can see the Bentonville Tigers making their way from the Tiger Athletic Complex. American flag out front, and the Tigers are on the field. And looking at the student section down here just to our right from the home stands, the baby powder is in the air, and that means we're just moments away from kickoff of tonight's game. Well, as we get set for kickoff, I want to thank our student live stream crew. They're bringing you all the camera shots tonight, helping make this production possible. Ben Nicoli, Addison Weinsberg, Catherine Lopez, Tori Stevens, and down on the field, Owen Pickett on the field shots. Couldn't do it without these guys. Really appreciate their help. So Bentonville will send its kickoff return team onto the field. It'll be number 1, Josh Ficklin, along with number 13 for Bentonville. That is Q Brown, and number 2, CJ Brown. Kick it away. That'll be number 87, Jackson DeLassis. DeLassis approaches the ball. Kick is in the air, and we're underway here from Tiger Stadium. DeLassis is going to kick it into the end zone for the touchback, so the Tigers will start 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Well, as we said, the Tigers 1-0 now in conference play for this season, along with Springdale, Fayetteville, and Rogers, who all had wins last week. 0-1 so far. The Harbor Wildcats, Heritage War Eagles, the Fort Smith Southside Mavericks, and Bentonville West, 0-1. Each of those teams looking to pick up their first conference victory of the season. So it'll be number 16, Drew Wright, your Bentonville signal caller. He'll split wide receivers, twins to the right, single receiver into the boundary. Ficklin in the backfield. Option goes to Josh Ficklin. Josh Ficklin takes it at the 20. Ficklin's going to pick up about 9 yards there on 1st down. They're going to say he was run out of bounds at the 28, so it'll be an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 2nd down and 2. Donnie, what'd you think about that first offensive call there?
Interesting offensive call, and Drew did a good job of reading the defensive end, making him come to him, and was able to get the pitch out to Josh for 8 yards.
This time, same formation, just to the opposite side. 2nd and 2. Play actions, thrown out to C.J. Brown, complete at the 29. Brown trying to break a tackle at about the 32. He'll fall forward to the 34-yard line. 6-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for your Tigers. So Bentonville with the first down of the evening. This time they're split Tomesco, C.J. Brown, and I believe that is Cooper Smith. I'm sorry, Carson Tucker is the receiver. Drew Wright now rolling to his right. He's looking to pass. He's being chased, and Drew Wright's going to be run out of bounds. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They're going to stay stepped out for a yard loss, John.
So loss of a yard will bring up 2nd and 11. Rafe Stalls now, number 15, will check in. So Donnie, some new faces coming in on that Tiger offense tonight. Carson Tucker. We've seen Q Brown on the kickoff return, so good to see those guys in there tonight. Ficklin takes the carry. He's going to cut back to his right. Ficklin's got a hole. Ficklin crosses the 40. And Josh Ficklin is going to pick up 13 yards. He'll be run out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. That's be another first down for you Bentonville Tigers. JT Temesco will be split single receiver to the left. Ficklin offset pistol behind Drew Wright. Wright takes the snap, gives to Ficklin over the left side. Ficklin is going to fall forward to about midfield, but there is a flag down back at the 45. Donnie, I'm afraid that's going to be a holding call on the Tigers.
Well, the line judge threw that awfully fast. It's probably illegal formation.
Right. You're exactly right. Let's see. Yeah, false start. They're going to call false start on the Tigers. So it'll back it up 5 to remain. First down. First and 15. Just underway here from Tiger Stadium. 11 minutes, 21 seconds left to go. First quarter play. No score. Tigers on their first offensive possession.
Sean Anderson is checked in now for Bentonville in the backfield.
C.J. Brown split single receiver into the boundary. Temesco single receiver to the right. Drew Wright now looking to throw. He's looking downfield. He throws it up for C.J. Brown, and
it was Luke Wright.
Was that Luke Wright?
That was Luke Wright.
Oh, Rafe Stalls. I'm sorry. Rafe Stalls, number 15. And another penalty flag is dropped. I think Stalls actually came down with it, Donnie, but it looked like maybe it was a step out of bounds.
Now, an eligible receiver downfield.
Yeah. So after a couple of first downs to open the ball game, Tigers now moving in the wrong direction.
Well, Rafe came down with that pass, but he was out of bounds when he caught it.
All right, so it's 1st and 20. Two tight end set. Sean Anderson behind Drew Wright. Wright takes a snap. Give goes to Anderson over the right side, and Anderson is going to be hit at the 39. So short pickup of 2 yards on first down. It'll bring up second down now in 18. C.J. Brown now checking back into the ball game. Carson Tucker will split out as the single receiver into the boundary, twin receivers to the left side. Southside almost jumped right now to pass, throwing to his left. He's got a man. Oh, that was JT Temesco wide open. And Donnie, that might have been a touch underthrown as Temesco tried to come back to that one, and as he did, kind of slid down. But Donnie, somehow JT Temesco got wide open with nobody around him.
Yeah, and the ball, Drew, I'm sure Drew would like to have that pass back. Johnny underthrew it, and Temesco had to try to stop, and he just slid on this wet turf and was unable to make the catch.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 18 for the Tigers. Q Brown in at wide receiver. He'll split out to the right side of the formation.
And the play clock was down to 2, John.
So Bentonville's going to take a timeout. Let's go ahead and take it with them. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Funk in your trunk? Get Funk Away. Unlike sprays that just cover up odors, Funk Away's exclusive OM complex eliminates them, guaranteed. Just spray it on and let it air dry. Live funk-free.
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, welcome back to Tiger Stadium. where Bentonville's going to have 3rd and 18 coming out of the timeout. 10 minutes, 10 seconds left to go. First quarter play, no score. Bentonville on its first offensive possession. Trips left. Single receiver to the right. Sean Anderson behind Drew Wright. Wright takes a snap. He drops back. He's looking to his right. Now he looks back to his left. Fires over the middle. That is incomplete. Pass was intended for number 80, Carson Tucker, in and out of his hands. And that is going to bring in the punt unit. Logan Tymason will come on to punt it away for the Tigers. Well, Donnie, after a promising start to get the ball out close to midfield, a couple of penalties have kind of stymied the Tiger first offensive possession.
Yeah, unable to overcome the 10 yards in penalties there on that drive.
It's Tymason, stand back at the 25. He's going to take the snap. Tymason gets the punt away. Pretty good kick. That's going to hit out of bounds at the 27-yard line. So a nice job by Logan Tymason that time. And the Fort Smith Southside Mavericks will start their first possession at their own 27.
At the 22-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Mavericks.
All right. So 1st and 10 Mavericks. Number 16, David Sorg, will be your quarterback. Sorg takes a snap, gives to the running back. Get you a number on that. Amari Tucker, number 2 on the carry, and Tucker gets 11, so quickly Fort Smith Southside with 11 yards, 1st and 10 now from their own 37-yard line. Sorg once again gives to Amari Tucker, and Tucker starts out to the left, cuts back to his right, and that is another 8 yards on 1st down. So Donnie already, Fort Smith Southside, which likes to throw it around a lot, 2 running plays, positive yards. Sorg, high snap, gets the snap again. Give goes to Tucker. Flag flies in the backfield. And Donnie, I think I know what you were going to say. That's going to be a holding call.
Yeah, one of the Bentonville defensive linemen got tackled by the Southside offensive lineman.
And that's exactly what the official calls right there. Holding on the Mavericks. It's going to be 10 yards from the spot of the foul, so they'll walk it back to the 35-yard line, and looks like that's going to be 2nd and about 13.
Tucker is Southside's leading rusher, John, but he came into tonight's game with only 180 yards on the season.
Yeah, sophomore running back, 5'8", 170 pounds. Good athlete, but sophomore maybe a little inexperienced. So looks like the Mavericks were flagged for sideline warning. I guess Coach Dameron didn't like that call. Trip receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Sorg takes a snap. Give goes once again to Tucker. He's trying to get around the right side, and he is going to be swarmed by a host of Tigers. Ben Pearson, number 91, along with number 15, Rafe Stalls, coming in to make the stop. No gain, and that'll be 3rd down and 13. So Donnie, after a couple of first downs, the Tigers have a chance to get off the field here on 3rd down. 4 wide receivers as Sorg takes a snap. He's looking to his right. He fires incomplete. Good coverage that time. Pass was intended for number 5, Luke Wyatt. I believe that was Rafe Stalls on the coverage, and JT Tomesco actually almost came up the football, Donnie.
Yeah, it was Sorg put a little too much power on that pass, and it almost got to JT for the interception.
Yeah, he put a little mustard on that one, but that's going to bring up 4th down for the Mavericks. And Fort Smith Southside punter will stand back to his own 20. And almost blocked, and Donnie, that may have been partially blocked.
I think Bentonville may have got a
and it takes a Bentonville roll, and that is going to bound. It bounded on the Tiger side of midfield, but now it bounced, and it's going to be at the Southside 48-yard line. And it was hard to see, Donnie, but it looked like that ball may have been partially hit as he punted it.
Yeah, the way it came off, it didn't have any spiral or anything to it. It just kind of fluttered. It definitely looked like one of the Bentonville Tiger rushers got a hand on that ball.
So 1st and 10 Tigers at the Maverick 48-yard line. Drew Wright takes a snap, throws a screen out to the right. It is complete to C.J. Brown. Brown's going to get around the tackler, and Brown's at the 40, the 30, and he's going to be driven out of bounds just inside the 30-yard line. Well, they're actually going to say he went out of bounds at the 35. There was one official on this side of the field that had him down at the 29, but a good gain there, 1st and 10. And the Tigers have it at the Maverick 35. Rafe Stahls checking in now as Wright takes a snap. Give goes to Ficklin up the middle. Ficklin's got a hole. Ficklin at the 20. Ficklin at the 10. Touchdown Bentonville. Josh Ficklin, 35 yards, and Bentonville's on the board.
John, Southside safeties had walked up. The linebackers had walked up. They had everybody up on the line. As soon as Josh made it through that first hole, there was nobody left in the secondary that could catch him.
So Logan Thomason now comes on to attempt the point after. Be Caden York to hold. Snap is back. Kick is up. And it is good. And with 8 minutes, 10 seconds left to go, first quarter play, Tigers on top, 7-0. We'll be back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
All right, we are back here at Tiger Stadium. So my live stream crew is telling me they're checking the radar, and they're saying the rain is going to get pretty close. Hopefully it'll hold off here. So far the Tigers doing well and don't want anything to disrupt the rhythm. So Logan Thomason now set to kick it away, kicking toward the north end zone. Kind of a low line drive kick, but Thomason puts a leg into that one, and that is going to be a touchback.
John, we saw Zorg, the quarterback for Southside. From what I understand, he's a junior, but from what I understand, he's being already pretty highly recruited as a pitcher from the Southside baseball team.
Well, I can tell you, Donnie, I coached helped coach some travel baseball for many, many years, and many times the team that I helped coach, we faced him and the team that he played on, and he is quite the baseball player. He's just a good all-around athlete, is what he is. So David Sorg now called the signals. He'll put Amari Tucker to his right in the backfield. And ball on the ground, and that is going to be Bentonville football. Bentonville recovers. That is Xander McCage on the fumble recovery for the Tigers, and the Tigers are going to get it 1st and 10 from the Southside 19-yard line.
First big turnover of the game, John, and Bentonville is able to capitalize. Good job by Xander McCage finding that ball and falling on it.
Well, I'll tell you what, it looked like there was just a little miscommunication between Amari Tucker and David Sorg right there on the exchange, and I don't know if Sorg thought he was pulling it or Tucker thought he was getting it, but the ball landed on the ground, and Xander McCage quickly falls on it. And now
Bentonville, we're waiting on the football.
Oh, okay.
You know, in high school, both teams used their own footballs, and Bentonville recovered the fumble. It was Southside's football, so they threw it off the field, and the referees did not get one of Bentonville's footballs.
So Bentonville will go 2 tight ends, single receiver to either side of the formation. Ficklin in the backfield. Wright takes a snap. He's going to roll to his right, and he is going to get hit as he throws. He throws back to, oh no, that was number 31, Luke Wright, who was wide open. A perfect shot by Drew Wright, but Luke Wright just can't hold on. That was 6 points, and I'll tell you what, Drew Wright, the quarterback, he paid the price for that one. Southside Maverick stuck him right as he threw the ball.
But still was able to get the good throw, and I know Luke's going to be very upset that he didn't come up with
yeah,
that catch.
give credit to Drew, quarterback right there, for sticking in there and hanging with that pass. So Wright gives the ball this time to Ficklin. Ficklin trying to work his way through the middle. Ficklin's going to pick up a couple yards down to the 17-yard line. But that's going to bring up 3rd and call it 8. Yeah, 3rd and 8.
Southside had 9 people up in the box on that play, John. They are just daring Bentonville to throw right now.
It looks like Tomesco and I believe that's Carson Tucker in a bunch formation over on the right side. And C.J. Brown and Q Brown bunched over to the left. Right now, looking to his right, he's looking to throw. He's got a man, and that is complete. J.T. Tomesco, nice route that time, but number 32, J.T. Tomesco, and another perfect dart that time by Drew Wright. I tell you, I was a little worried about Drew Wright after that attempted pass there to Luke Wright. He took a shot. He looked like he was a little shaken up, but boy, that was a good-looking throw right there, Donnie.
And good job by Tomesco getting that ball under control before going out of bounds.
So it is 1st and goal to go at the 7. Ficklin is trying to bull his way through the meat of that defensive line there for Southside. He's going to push his way just inside the 5-yard line. 2-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 5. C.J. Brown split out to the right. That is Q Brown split out to the left. Drew Wright takes a snap, gives to Ficklin. Ficklin pushing his way forward. Touchdown, Bentonville. Josh Ficklin with his 2nd touchdown of the evening. And that extends the Bentonville lead 13-0.
Josh told me in the hallway today, John, he was going to go for he was going to try for another 5 touchdowns tonight.
Well, he's got a good start right here as Logan Tymonson on for the point after. Snap is back, kick is up, and it's good. And with 6 minutes, 34 seconds left to go, first quarter of play, Bentonville on top, 14-0. Back in just a moment, you're watching Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
My house, I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
All right, welcome back to Tiger Stadium, where the Bentonville Tigers have taken a 14-0 lead over the Southside Mavericks. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, bringing you week 2 of 7A West Conference action. Tymonson's kicks is in the air, and another touchback for Logan Tymonson. Tell you what, Donnie, Logan Tymonson, we haven't really talked a lot about him, but he has done a really good job this year handling all of the kicking duties, the place kicking, the kickoffs, and the punting duties. I noticed him out there in the pregame kind of going through his punting drills where he kind of drops it in front of him as he keeps walking. So the young man's working hard, getting better every week. So 1st and 10 Mavericks from their own 20. David Sorg takes a snap. Sorg now looking to throw, looking to his left, and almost picked off. Who was that, Donnie, that almost picked that off right there? Is that number 20? I believe that's Kendrick Suau, isn't it?
It looked like it, John. He had the it was Desmond Lopez Fulbright, the slot receivers, who that was intended for.
Sorg now on 2nd and 10, looking to his left. He's firing deep, and great play that time. That was number 31. Was that Luke Adams?
That's number 11, John.
Oh, I'm sorry, number 11, Garrett Langford. What a play by number 11, Garrett Langford. I'm going to tell you, Donnie, that pass was pretty well thrown there by Sorg.
And that receiver from Southside, Carlisle, John, he's their big play threat. He's got 314 yards receiving on the year and 5 touchdowns.
Well, give a lot of credit to Garrett Langford right there for getting in there, getting a hand, knocking that ball away. So it'll bring up 3rd and 10 now for the Mavericks. Sorg dropping back, looking to his left. Now he's looking back to his right. He fires. Incomplete. Another fantastic play by J.T. Tomesco, number 32. And 2 really good plays by the secondary right there. Donnie?
Wyatt had that ball. Southside, Wyatt had that ball in his hands, and J.T. did a good job of reaching around and knocking it away.
So no yardage that time. 4th and 10 for the Mavericks. And number 15 back to receive. Oh, number 6, that's Jackson Hutchins. And the Southside punter gets away another short kick.
Smart play by Southside. Number 36, number Southside. One of the Bentonville Tigers was just kind of jogging across the field, and Cole Ellenwiger tried to knock the Bentonville Tiger into that ball as it was rolling around. It would have been a good play had it worked for Southside. Heads up play.
So Southside having some troubles with the punting unit. And once again, Bentonville is going to start 1st and 10 with great field position at the Maverick 42-yard line. Tell you, the Bentonville's offense kind of started a little slow in that first possession, but they have turned it on the last 2 offensive possessions. That is number 7, Carter Nye, calling the signals for the Tigers. And Carter Nye is going to give to Sean Anderson. So Sean Anderson is going to carry it for close to 7 yards. They'll give him 6. It'll bring up 2nd down and 4. So Donnie getting to see a lot of new faces tonight. Carter Nye calling the signals now for Drew Wright. See Q Brown, Carson Tucker in the lineup there. C.J. Brown, trip receivers to the right side. As Nye takes a snap. Nye is going to give to Sean Anderson. Anderson's got a hole over the right side. Anderson still on his feet, gets inside the 30, close to the 27-yard line. That'll be enough for a 1st down Bentonville. So
thought maybe Drew was shook up, but he's standing right next to Coach York with his helmet on. He's just nice getting to lead this drive.
You know, and I think that's great. It's good to see Carter Nye in there because, you know, at some point he may have to come in a game, and so he's getting some valuable minutes right here as he completes a pass out there to C.J. Brown. C.J. Brown breaks a tackle, and Brown's going to get it down just inside the 10-yard line. Good job by Carter Nye swinging it out there to the right side to C.J. Brown. Yeah, Drew Wright, you know, he was hit pretty hard on that one pass attempt to Luke Wright, but came back and seemed to shake that off. I think he's fine, Donnie, but I think they're giving Carter Nye some opportunities, get him some valuable minutes here. And right now, Carter Nye is moving the offense. He'll set 2 receivers to the left side, 2 tight end formation. Anderson in the backfield. Nye takes a snap, gives to Sean Anderson. Anderson had a couple blockers there, but give the Southside defense some credit. They swarmed all over Sean Anderson. Give him a pickup of maybe a yard, maybe 2. It is 2nd down and goal from the 9. Actually, they're gonna mark it at the 8. So 2nd down and goal from the 8. Same formation. Offset pistol. Sean Anderson's going to set up behind Carter Nye. Nye takes a snap, rolls to his left. He's looking to throw. He fires, and that is going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. Knocked away. So that is going to bring up 3rd and goal now from the 8.
Looked like Carter's arm was hit right as he was trying to go forward with that pass.
Sure would not be nice to see the sophomore quarterback, Carter Nye, get one in right here with 3 minutes, 49 seconds left to go, first quarter of play. 2 tight ends, twin receivers to the left. Nye drops back, looking to his left, fires, incomplete. Pass was intended for number 2, C.J. Brown. So that'll bring on the field goal unit as Logan Thomason trots out. Ball's going to be spotted on the right hash as Thomason gets set to attempt what'll be a 25-yard field goal. No wind here tonight, Donnie, so maybe just a slight breeze, but shouldn't be a factor. Caden York to hold. Snap is back. Kick is up. And it is good. And with 3 minutes, 40 seconds left to go, first quarter play, Tigers on top, 17-0. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
At our house is tea time.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
We are back with the Tigers on top of the Southside Mavericks, 17-0. John McElroy, Donnie Payne. Week 2 of 7A West Conference play. And Donnie, very interesting tonight. We are seeing a lot of new faces in this ball game tonight. Now Thomason's kick's going to be taken at about the 5. Return man out across the 25. He's going to make it out to Layson Johnson on the return. He'll get out to about the 28-yard line, and that's where Southside's going to have 1st and 10, trying to get something going offensively. You know, Donnie, Southside came out in that first offensive possession, made a couple of first downs, but after that, this defense has really stiffened up, and yards have been very hard to come by for the Mavericks.
And they got those big yards, John, running the ball, and they've kind of gone away from the run.
4 wide receivers. I believe that's Amari Tucker in the backfield with David Sword. Sword looking to pass, throws to his left. Ball! And they're saying now that's an incomplete pass. Pass was intended for number 5, Luke Wyatt. And Donnie, it looked to me like Wyatt had that ball, had turned upfield and lost the handle, but the officials right there on the spot, they call it an incomplete pass. Kendrick Sewell on the coverage. 2nd and 10 Mavericks. Sorg this time is going to give it to Amari Tucker. Tucker's got some room over the left side, and Amari Tucker going to pick up about 11 yards on the play. That'll be 1st and 10. Donnie, you just said it as we came back from break right there. You know, they've had some success running the ball, kind of got away from it. I think we might see more of that right here. Give goes once again to Amari Tucker, and Tucker this time is going to push his way up for about 4 yards out to the 43-yard line.
Their best plays have been the running plays so far in this game.
Southside now running a little tempo. Bentonville showing blitz. Sword looking to throw. Now can't find anybody. He's going to be pressured. and Sorg just threw it away right there.
John, that was supposed to be a screen pass, and the entire Bentonville defensive line read that and prevented him from completing it. And we're going to get intentional grounding because there was no one near where he threw that ball down in the ground.
Intentional grounding against the Mavericks.
And that's a loss of down is what they're indicating, so that's a costly penalty right there for the Mavericks. But a great job defensively. Donnie, you dead on right there. And he had nobody to throw to because the Bentonville Tigers had kind of sniffed that one out. And Donnie, I suspect that is film study right there. That is preparation.
The defensive line immediately stopped their rush and went with the running back.
Third down and forever for the Mavericks. Sorg now looking to throw. He's going to be hit, and Sorg's going to be sacked. 91, that's Ben Pearson. Ben Pearson with the sack. Drops David Sorg for a big loss, and that'll bring up fourth down. Boy, nice rush off the edge by number 91, Ben Pearson.
And that intentional grounding penalty killed any momentum Southside had. And in high school, it's 5 yards from the spot of the throw and a loss of down.
So Southside, it's blocked.
That one was blocked.
It's blocked, and the Mavericks are going to fall on it at about the 27-yard line. But that is going to be Bentonville's ball. Nick Stone, number 19, in for the block for the Bentonville Tigers. A great special teams play by the junior Nick Stone, and the Tigers are going to start 1st and 10 at the Maverick 27. Josh Ficklin back into the ball game now.
So is Drew Wright.
Drew Wright, he's going to put C.J. Brown and Carson Tucker wide out to the right. J.T. Sumesco, single receiver into the boundary, and we're going to get a flag on the Tigers. It looked like Joey Sua maybe there on the line put his hand down and then kind of picked it up and backed up just a little bit, so that's going to be a false start on the Tigers. So it'll be 1st and 15. Ball will be moved back to the 32.
Bentonville's going to have to hurry here.
5 seconds on the play clock. 4. Wright gets it off. He rolls to his right. He's going to option out to Ficklin to the right side. Ficklin trying to get around the corner. Ficklin's going to get most of that 5-yard penalty back. He's going to be run out of bounds. Pushed out of bounds by number 18, Blake Mitchell. So he picks up 5 on the, well, let's see. Yeah, they're going to give him pick up a 3 there, so it'll be 2nd down and 12. And Donnie, those are the kind of runs right there that scare me as Ficklin pushed out of bounds right there. Boy, you see so many times the injuries occur right there.
And he crashed into the Southside kicker's warm-up net over on the Southside sideline.
Wright fakes to Ficklin. Now Wright's looking to throw, and he's going to be hit as he throws, but it is caught. Touchdown Bentonville. Number 2, C.J. Brown on a 29-yard touchdown reception from Drew Wright to C.J. Brown. Donnie, once again, Drew Wright saw the Southside rusher coming in, stood in there, delivered a strike to C.J. But I'll tell you, Drew Wright once again paid for that one.
Took a shot, but he stayed in and delivered a great ball to C.J. Brown.
Great job at Drew Wright. Tymonson's extra point attempt is up, and it is good. And with 1:54 left to go, first quarter play, Tigers on top, 24-0. Back in a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. Just under 2 minutes left in the first quarter play, and the Tigers in command, 24-0. Donnie, it has been all Bentonville. And Donnie, what's really impressive, we're seeing a lot of players that we don't normally see on Friday night, and they are responding as Thomason kicks another one into the end zone for the touchback.
The Bentonville defense, John, has done an outstanding job. I was just talking during the commercial break. Bentonville's longest drive tonight, 48 yards for a touchdown. We've had great starting field position for every drive. Other than the first drive was the 20 when Southside kicked off. Other than that, we've started on Southside side of the field.
Had a number 51 check in on the Tiger defense, but Donnie's, I'm looking on the roster. I don't have a name for 51. I'd like to call his name. Sorg now, trip receivers to the left. Bentonville showing blitz. Sorg's going to give to Amari Tucker, and this time Tucker is going to be taken down close to the line of scrimmage. Rafe Stalls on the tackle for the Tigers. It'll bring up 2nd down and 9.
I was looking up the roster on the app. No number 51 here, so we'll try to figure out who that is.
Sorg dumps it out to the right side. It's complete. Short gain on the play. Amari Tucker out of the backfield makes the reception. Gain of 3, 3rd down. Call it 6. Southside quickly up the line of scrimmage. Bentonville showing blitz. Now they're backing off. Sorg looking to throw, looks, fires incomplete. Well, Sorg kind of going through his progressions right there, Donnie. That one's intended for Luke Wyatt, but I think Wyatt was probably his either 2nd or 3rd option on that as he looked to his left, didn't see anything, came back to Wyatt, and by that time he was feeling the pressure, just kind of threw it behind Luke Wyatt.
Yeah, good job by the Bentonville secondary not letting Sorg find any open receivers.
Well, and this is, Southside's working pretty quickly, Donnie, but since they're not getting any first downs, you got to think that Southside defense, it's only the first quarter, but they've got to be worn out at this point. Southside, it's going to be partially blocked again, so.
Now they're going to get running into or roughing the kicker here, John, because they're going to say the ball was not actually touched.
So they're going to say he hit his leg as he was kicking and didn't really hit the ball. So, well, that's running in. Isn't that a 5-yard?
That's only a 5-yard.
Yeah, so it's still 4th down.
So it'll be 4th and 1 now for Southside. So
I got to tell you,
they might go for it here.
If you're Kim Dam, you're down 24-0. Your punting unit really, has struggled all night. Amari Tucker at times has shown he can reel off, 6, 8, 10 yards. I might be inclined to go for it here, but
Southside's confused, John. They don't know what's.
Well, and they're going to call a timeout. Let's go ahead and take it with them. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get 1 box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate.
Nailed it!
Football's just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
All right. Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. Southside taking their first time out of the half with 40 seconds left to go, first quarter play. Bentonville on top 24-0. John McElroy, Donnie Payne. Tigers looking to make it 34 straight conference wins.
Southside sending their offense back out on the field.
Donnie, I think if I'm Coach Dameron, that's exactly what I do. 4th and 1. So Soare's going to have Amari Tucker to his left. He's going to try to get the Tigers to jump. Looks like he's changing the play now. Soare going to give it to Tucker, and
he got it.
Tucker looked like initially he was going to be stopped in the backfield. Made a nice little move, gets out across the 30, and that's going to be 1st and 10 Mavericks. Tell you what, give Amari Tucker some credit right there, because it really looked like he was bottled up.
It looked like Bentonville had him stopped, but he made one cut and was able to get the 2 yards he needed.
4 wide receivers. Soare. This time he fakes to Tucker on the read option. And Soare's going to keep himself up the middle, crosses the 35, gets just across the 36-yard line, 6-yard pickup, 2nd down. And that is going to do it for the first quarter of play here in Bentonville. So we played a quarter. Bentonville Tigers on top, 24-0. We'll be back in just a moment for the second quarter play here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Wurst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial insurance needs.
All right, we'd like to welcome you back here to Tiger Stadium, where we're getting ready to start the second quarter play. And Donnie, we just noticed on the Jumbotron, giving a shout out to our BHS Staff of the Month, Miss Julie Griggs and Miss Lindsay Randall. And they are being honored down there on the field with Principal Jack Lloyd, Athletic Director, I believe that's Athletic Director Chris Hutchins down there. But, you know, 2 outstanding teachers being honored there, and that's great to see, Donnie. So Sorg now takes a snap on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's going to fire a screen pass complete out to the right. And that is, I believe that's Amari Tucker. And Tomesco on the tackle for the Tigers. That'll bring up another 3rd down situation, 3rd and 3 for the Mavericks. David Soare fakes to Amari Tucker, and he's going to keep himself for the right side. He's got some running room. So a big chunk of yards there on 3rd down for David Soare. Rafe Stalls finally brings him down.
One of the Bentonville defensive linemen had a chance at him in the backfield and just missed.
Yeah, I tell you, David Soare, 6'5", 205 pounds. Is very, very tall, long legs. Kind of reminds me a little bit of old Matt Jones back in the day. Soare gives to Tucker, and Amari Tucker maybe a yard. Good job that time by the defensive line of Bentonville. Mason Middleton, number 23, in on the stop for the Tigers. Bring up 2nd and 9. Southside quickly now. Sorg looking to his left. He is being pressured. He's going to step up in the pocket. Now he fires across the middle. That is incomplete. Coverage that time by number 6, Jackson Hutchins. Rafe Stalls over in the area too, and looks like we have got a Tiger down back at about the 38. Looks like that may be Xander McCage, that 44? Yeah, Xander McCage. So, boy, Xander has played so well, Donnie, the last couple of weeks. Sure hate to see this. Hopefully just a little shaking up on the play. And so I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and they're kind of tending to him. Let's go ahead and go to a commercial break. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity? What if there was a membership that gave us the time to celebrate the things that connect all of us?
Funk in your trunk? Get Funk Away. Unlike sprays that just cover up odors, Funk Away's exclusive OM complex eliminates them, guaranteed. Just spray it on and let it air dry. Live funk-free.
All right, we're back here in Bentonville, and as you can see, it's Xander McCage walking gingerly off. But I'll tell you, that's a good sign that he's up, kind of favoring one of his legs there, but he is coming off the field, and that's a good sign. Hopefully nothing serious, and we certainly need to see 44 back just as soon as possible. Hey, Donnie, as we're about to return to play, you've got a couple of scores there maybe to share with us?
John, right now in our conference, Fayetteville and Rogers are in a delay. We're already coming back.
All right, we'll come back to those scores here in just a second. On 3rd and 9, Sword looking over the middle and almost picked off.
Sewell.
All right, that's Kendrick Sewell was on the coverage, almost picked it off. Yeah, 51 on the Tiger defense. That is Emmy Contrell. Emmy Contrell, wanted to give that young man credit. And, you know, Donnie actually talked to Emmy quite a bit. He is just an excellent young man, so good to see him get some playing time tonight. So on 4th down now, I think that's Sorg. He's bottom the ball. He's going to take off running, and Sorg is going to be sacked. Tell you, Donnie.
I think he wanted to quick kick it, but he fumbled the snap.
It was a 4th down, and obviously Southside's had some punting woes, and so they decided, well, let's just put our quarterback, back him up, and let him get a kind of a quick kickoff. But Sorg, as he started to drop the ball, he kind of fumbled around with it, and good job by the Bentonville special teams. They were all over it, and once again, Bentonville starts with great field position at the Southside 45-yard line. All right, Drew Wright hands to Sean Anderson. Anderson's got a big hole. Anderson on his feet inside the 30, inside the 20, makes his way down inside the 10. And what a run that time by Sean Anderson. A big hole over the right side of that offensive line. Trevor Martinez, Jack Schulteis. But I'll tell you what, the last 15, 20 yards was all Sean Anderson. Quickly, Bentonville gets up to the line. Give once again goes to Sean Anderson. Anderson over the right side tries to cut it back. And gets stopped right there. But, wow, what a run by number 21, Sean Anderson.
Bentonville went in a hurry that time, trying to get the touchdown. Same play, but Sean, when he cut that time, lost his footing. The turf is maybe getting a little slick from the moisture in the air.
Single receiver to either side of the formation. 2 tight ends. Wright takes a snap, gives to Anderson. Anderson up the middle. Anderson's going to get inside the 5. And that is going to bring up 3rd and goal now for Bentonville from the 4-yard line. Bentonville on top 24-0, but looking to add more right here. Josh Ficklin now going to check into the ball game for Sean Anderson. It's going to be Q Brown's going to be your single receiver out to the left. C.J. Brown will split out to the right. Wright takes a snap. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin fighting. Ficklin's going to be down just shy of the goal line. They'll mark him just inside the 1, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Bentonville's going in a hurry, John.
Yeah, they're not thinking field goal right here. Oh, what a play right there. Touchdown Bentonville as Ficklin lines up kind of in front of Drew Wright. Ficklin takes the direct snap. Wright pretends like it comes to him, and it goes over his head. Ficklin takes the direct snap, gets it into the end zone, and Bentonville extends their lead 30-0, awaiting the extra point attempt by Logan Tomlinson. All right, and Thomason's kick is up, and it is good. So with 8:58 left to go in the half, Tigers up 31-0. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium on the campus of Bentonville High School. As your Bentonville Tigers are cruising right now 31-0 with 8 minutes, 58 seconds left to go, first half of play. And Donnie, normally I wouldn't say it, but we are headed quickly to a sportsmanship rule game right here if things continue as they have been. Tigerson now kicking toward the south end zone. That kick is going to be taken at the 10. The return man will get it out across the 20. That's Amir Dingle, number 20 on the return, and he'll get it out to the 25-yard line. Rivers Wiseman making the tackle for the Tigers. It'll be 1st and 10 Mavericks from their own 25.
John, we were going right now. The only other score I have in the 7A West is up 13-0 on Springdale. Rogers and Fayetteville are in a lightning delay. That game is at Fayetteville, and there are no score updates from Heritage Harbor yet.
All right, thank you for those updates, Donnie Payne. David Sword, Southside quarterback. He's going to throw to his left, screen pass. That is going to be incomplete. That was intended for number 1, Isaac Gregory. In and out of the hands of Gregory. It'll be 2nd down and 10. All right. 2nd and 10. Twin receivers to either side of the formation. Sword gives to Amari Tucker, and Tucker finding a big hole over the right side. He'll pick up 9 on 2nd down. It'll bring up 3rd and short. Donnie, that's a play they've been working for Southside pretty much all night.
Say that's been Southside's best play, John, yet they keep going away from it.
Quickly, Southside gives again to Tucker, and this time he's going to be taken down in the backfield. That is Rafe Stalls. Donnie, I've been so impressed with the play of Rafe Stalls this season. He is just, we called his name a couple times last season, but he has really stepped up his game this season. He has made an impact on that Bentonville defense.
Playing out on that outside linebacker, he's done a fantastic job.
Absolutely. Got a chance to visit with defense coordinator, Coach Jared Cecil, before the game, and I'll tell you what, this defense under his direction, they're just getting better and better every week. Right now, they're pitching a shutout. So Southside going to punt it away, and this time they get the kick off. It is a good quick kick that's going to be taken at the 32 by number 6, Jackson Hutchins. Calls for the fair catch. And, Donnie, this is the worst field position I think the Tigers have had tonight. They'll have to start from their own 32.
The opening kickoff went out of the end zone. They started at the 20, but this is the first time Bentonville has started on their side of the field since then.
Hey, while we got a moment, I'd like to thank our platinum sponsors this season. As you can see there, Farmers Insurance, Legacy National Bank, Absolute Janitorial Service, Northwest Health System, and Rock Mortgage. Really appreciate their support in helping us with Bentonville Tiger Athletics this year. All right, 1st and 10 Bentonville. I believe that's Carter Nye now. Gives the handoff to Sean Anderson. And Sean Anderson is going to pick up yardage out to about the 42. That's going to be about 9 yards on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd short. You know, Donnie, I remember back the days of Coach Barry Lunny and, you know, those teams, some of those teams he had, we'd get out to such big leads that we'd see a lot of, you know, just kind of everybody on the roster got to play. And I just remember talking to Coach Lunny how, as we see, is that Anderson once again?
Sean Anderson.
Yeah. But just remember talking with him about how getting to do that when you're able to get a lead like that just pays such dividends in terms of, you know, those players getting that Friday night experience. Yeah, these guys play JV games on Monday nights. And I'll tell you what, Bentonville takes the junior varsity program very seriously because they understand how that builds champions on Friday nights. But there is still nothing like Friday night action. So it is great to see these guys out here doing this tonight. So 1st and 10 Bentonville. Carter Nye is going to throw it out to his right, complete to Carson Tucker. Tucker midfield, and Tucker still on his feet. One man to beat, and he's going to be taken down. But a great pass by Carter Nye and a great reception that time by number 80, Carson Tucker. Donnie, Carson Tucker, I've seen him play before in some JV games, and he's caught a pass or two on Friday nights. I'm going to tell you, that young man, he has some speed. He has some serious speed.
That was a really good burst when he caught that. I thought that he was going to score on that one.
Yeah, he had one, if he could have broke that one tackle, but you're exactly right. He had a burst of speed once he took that slant up the middle. Carter Nye now, he's going to give to Anderson. And Sean Anderson's going to get inside the 20. Short pickup on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd down and 9. Being told by my live stream crew, the rain is now starting to pick up here a little bit at Tiger Stadium. Check our local radar here, see what, yeah, it looks like we've got a couple of light showers moving in. Should be okay. Carter Nye now, he's looking to throw. He's looking to the end zone, and it is incomplete. They're going to say C.J. Brown was out of bounds.
It would have come back anyway,
yeah,
John.
Flag was thrown. Donnie, you and I are thinking the same thing. That's going to be a holding call on the Tigers. Hey, nice job by Carter Nye to kind of stick in there and let C.J. Brown break open. But a holding call. It's going to back that one up. It'll remain 2nd down, but they'll mark it back at the 30-yard line, and that's going to be 2nd and 20.
Should be 2nd and 20, yeah.
Yeah, they show it on the board as 2nd 19, but we're looking at it. Down mark is at the 30. The 1st down marker is at the 10. Donnie, I'm no math teacher, but that's 20 yards every time. All right. Nye rolling to his left now, looking to throw. He's being chased. Carter Nye gets out of the tackle, fires complete at the 20-yard line to C.J. Brown. Boy, what poise that time by Carter Nye.
Good job by Carter Nye escaping and able to find C.J. Brown for that 10-yard gain.
5 minutes, 5 seconds left to go. First half of play. Tigers on top, 31-0. 3rd and 10. They'd like to find a way to pick up this first down.
Bentonville's got to use a timeout, John.
And Bentonville's going to call a timeout. Let's go ahead and take it with them back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. Friday night football here in Northwest Arkansas. Week 2 of 7A West Conference play. And, Donnie, you were saying you got a couple of scores over there, a couple of score updates?
Yeah, John, the score update, Harbor is leading Rogers Heritage 14-0. And then it's still 13-0 West over Springdale. And Rogers and Fayetteville are still in a lightning delay.
Well, looks like, looking at the radar, looks like there's some light showers moving into the area. Are they playing down at Fayetteville? No, okay, that's what it is. Yeah, I think there were some little stronger storms down south of us there in Fayetteville. So 3rd and 10, Carter Nye looking to throw. He is being pressured and fires complete. Touchdown Bentonville.
Q Brown.
Q Brown, number 13, with a fantastic catch. And Carter Nye with a great pass. But I'll tell you what, Carter Nye was under pressure, fired one. Q Brown stretched his arms out, pulled it in, and ran it in on a 3rd and 10.
First varsity touchdown for Q Brown, sophomore receiver.
And, Donnie, I think he had a kickoff return in a junior varsity game just a couple of weeks ago. So Q Brown doing a great job. Thomason.
Fumbled snap.
Caden York throws it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good.
Rafe Stalls.
Rafe Stalls on the completion. Give Caden York a lot of credit. Thomason approached the ball, kind of stumbled. Caden York with the presence of mind to get up there and find Rafe Stalls into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Back here in Bentonville, where the Tigers now with a 39-0 lead. Tymason kicking away toward the south end zone, and that is going to be taken at the 1. Return man out across the 20, out across the 30. That is number 5, Luke Wyatt, with a good kickoff return. He's going to get it out to the 29-yard line. Eli Estes, number 27, on the tackle for the Tigers. Yeah, going back to that extra point attempt right there, Thomason kind of approached the ball, kind of stumbled, stopped. Caden York, Caden York's played some quarterback, Donnie. Presence of mind to get up there, make something out of nothing, finds Rafe Stalls for the 2-point conversion. Everything going the Tigers' way tonight. Sorg now looking to throw, and he's going to fire a screen out to his right. Pass was intended for Amir Dingle, but Sorg just kind of puts it out there a little too far in front of him. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Some other scores here. One of interest to me, John. Conway leading North Little Rock 21-3.
Wow. The Wampus Cats up big now on the charging Wildcats. And that is Amir Dingle going to take the handoff from David Sorg. Looks like the rain's starting to come down a little more here at Tiger Stadium. And Donnie, we are 4.5 minutes away from halftime, and I hope the rain will hold off. We're hoping to see a performance by the Bentonville Tiger Pride Marching Band, and I sure hope the rain will hold off to allow them to perform. And that's Amir Dingle once again. And Amir Dingle making big yardage, finally brought down by Jackson Hutchins. 16-yard pickup on the play, 1st and 10 Mavericks.
Rogers and Fayetteville underway now. Fayetteville up 7-0 in the first quarter.
Hand off once again to Dingle. Dingle, same play, and he's going to pick up about 12 or 13 more yards.
Run it till you stop it, John. They're going no huddle, and that is they've ran that same outside run play 3 straight times.
You know, that honestly, Donnie, that is the only thing that's given this Tiger defense any sort of problem tonight is just that simple handoff to the running back. And this time, Dingle's going to get it again. He's going to cut back to the left side, a big hole up the middle. Luke Adams, number 39, comes in to bring him down. But again, 12 more yards for the Mavericks. And Donnie, Bentonville up 39-0. This defense, they're looking to pitch a shutout, but that's in jeopardy right here. Sorg now dropping back to throw. He's going to throw to his right. It is incomplete. I'll tell you, David Sorg flirted with disaster right there as a couple of Tiger defenders stepped in front of that and almost picked it. Second 10.
There you go, John. You're averaging 15 yards a carry, and then you throw the ball and almost turn it over.
Well, you said it, Donnie. You run it till you stop it, but Southside had other plans. Sorg going to give to Dingle again, and this time he is going to be stopped for a short gain. Trevor Martinez and number 91, Ben Pearson, in there to bring him down.
This is something the defense probably didn't work a whole lot on because coming into the game, Southside had only ran for 177 yards for the entire season.
That's a good point right there, Donnie. So the defense has schemed to stop this passing attack, but Southside's elected to keep it on the ground more this drive. Sorg now going to throw on 3rd and long. Sorg going to throw to his left, and that one is incomplete. I believe that is Johnny Pike, number 24. Isaac Gregory, the intended receiver, but Johnny Pike on the coverage right there, and that is going to bring up 4th down. And
they're going to try to kick a field goal, John. I'm surprised. I mean, you're down 39. Why not just go for the first down or a touchdown here? 3 points does you really no good.
Jackson DeLassis will be on to attempt the point after, or not the field goal from the right hash. It'll be a 34-yard attempt. DeLassis' kick is up, and it is no good. So the Tiger defense bends a little that time, but doesn't break, and the Tigers will get the football 1st and 10 from their own 20. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left to go. First half of play. Tigers cruising 39-0. Well, Donnie, exciting day around the high school today. Each Friday, and you got to hats off to Tracy Kaufman and the Spirit Squads for promoting theme days each Friday. And this Friday was Tigers on the Hunt. And so the students dressed like they were on an animal safari and dressed in their camo. A lot of fun going on around the high school. This time, Sean Anderson's going to take it. He's got a hole over the right side.
Sean Anderson on the carry.
Anderson's going to carry it across the 31-yard line. 7-yard pickup on first down will bring up 2nd and 3. Donnie, good week for did I see the girls Tiger tennis team winning the conference this week?
I don't know, John,
I'll have to go back and check that, but give once again goes to Anderson. Anderson still on his feet. Needed 3. He's going to pick up about 5. That's a 1st and 10 Bentonville. And I did see where the Tiger Lady golf team competing in the state tournament this week didn't win, but there were a couple of Tiger golfers that had hole-in-ones out there at Lost Springs Country Club. And so neat social media post about that and saw how they were excited. Tell you, Coach Lindsey Davis does such a great job with that program. So 1st and 10 Bentonville. That is Drew Wright back in at quarterback. And Drew Wright hands to Sean Anderson once again. Good yardage that time for Anderson. I wonder how many yards Sean Anderson has this game.
Well, I'll add it up here. I'm trying to keep track.
Well, he got 9 on that pickup. So
I know Josh is not going to get the 218 that he needed to get to 1,000 since it looks like his night's done already.
Well, he'll be there soon enough. Leading rusher in the state. Anderson gets the carry, and Anderson's going to get first down yardage close to the 45-yard line. 4-yard pickup. Another 1st and 10 Bentonville. Well, Donnie, big day tomorrow as College Game Day goes to Athens, Georgia, as your 4-0 Arkansas Razorbacks take on the number 2 team in the nation, the Georgia Bulldogs. Man, how about those Razorbacks this year?
Big turnaround, second year under Coach Sam Pittman.
Right now, it's going to throw complete out to the left side. I believe that is Carson Tucker, number 80 on the reception. Well, Carson Tucker playing very well tonight. Good to see him out there and making catches. And First and 10 Tigers in Maverick territory at the 46. Give goes to Anderson. Anderson finding some room up the middle. Another 10 yards for Sean Anderson, and he's right at the first down marker with 47 seconds left to go here in the first half of play. And Donnie, there's no reason to believe that anything's going to happen to keep the Tigers from invoking the sportsmanship rule as we move to the second half.
I have Sean for 112.
112 yards unofficially for Sean Anderson. Drew Wright now looking to throw. He's going to try for Q Brown, and Q Brown almost makes he makes a great move to come back to the ball and almost makes a spectacular catch. Q Brown with a great catch a while ago for the touchdown, and Drew Wright was trying to get him on the hitch and go that time. 27 seconds left to go in the half. And looks like the Bentonville Tiger Pride Marching Band, Donnie, I believe they are moving into position. So, Donnie, I'll tell you, I'm looking forward. I've got several of these students in class, and they do such a great job under the direction of Tim Hendricks. And so really looking forward to seeing them at halftime. I believe that's Anderson again, and Anderson just reels off another 10 yards. That's 15 seconds, clock's rolling, and that might be the last play here of the half. And I think that's coaching staff. I think that's what they're saying. They're just going to let the clock, run out. Yeah, under 10 seconds. And Bentonville's going to go in to halftime with a 39-0 lead as we're down to 0 here for the first half of play. Well, we played a half. Bentonville on top big, 39-0 here at halftime. We're going to take a commercial break, and when we return, we're going to let you listen in to the Bentonville Tiger Pride Marching Band. Back in a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get one box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate.
Nailed it!
Football is just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Wurst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial insurance needs.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity? What if there was a membership that gave us the time to celebrate the things that connect all of us?
Funk in your trunk? Get Funk Away. Unlike sprays that just cover up odors, Funk Away's exclusive OM complex eliminates them, guaranteed. Just spray it on and let it air dry. Live funk-free.
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, we welcome you back to Tiger Stadium where it's halftime with the Tigers up big, 39-0. Hey, want to go down to the field and a special performance tonight. These are the Bentonville Golden Tamers in training, and let's let you tune in and watch these young ladies perform for the home crowd here tonight.
Thank you. And now, welcome to the field, the first and second graders of Tamers in training. Stop, girls. Ladies, your music is on. Let's hear it for the first and second graders. And now, welcome to the field, the third and fourth graders. Stop right there. Ladies, your music is on. Nice job. Once again, that was the 3rd and 4th graders. Now our final performers. Please welcome the 5th and 6th grade Tamers in Training. Stop, girls. Ladies, your music is on. Ladies and gentlemen, the 5th and 6th graders, thank you for all who participated in the Tamers in Training this year. We appreciate your support and hope to see you next year.
There you had the Bentonville Golden Tamers in Training. We are getting ready for the Bentonville Pride Marching Band. Really excited to see the show. As Mr. McElroy was talking about, I have several of these kids in class, and they have been working really hard. Lots of days out on the skillet getting ready for this show. And they are this is the first game they've been in full uniforms, and we're going to get to see their competition show tonight. If you want to see these guys perform, they will be performing tomorrow night at the Bentonville Marching Band Invitational. Bentonville's hosting the Marching Band Invitational tomorrow. Bentonville will be performing tomorrow night at 10 p.m. their full show, their full competition show at the Bentonville Marching Festival. See the guard in their full colorful uniforms tonight. And like I said, if you want to see their show, they will be performing tomorrow night at 10 p.m. at the Bentonville Marching Band Invitational.
Yeah, Donnie, I'm really looking forward to this right now. This is these young people have been working on this show. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you may have already said this, Donnie. I think this is the show they're going to take to the Grand National competition later on this fall in Indianapolis. So, and look at just the costumes and the uniforms. They all look great, and this should be a lot of fun.
They started putting this show together this summer, John, and I talked about their practice facility is actually the blacktop parking lot behind the school. They call it the skillet because in the summertime it is hot.
The skillet. All right, we are just about ready. And Donnie, what a great job by the Golden Tamers in Training, all the different grade levels. Sure looked like they were having a lot of fun out there.
That's right, John. And I don't know if we had it on in time. They started with the first group that performed were the kindergartners, and they went kindergarten through 6th grade. And the Golden Tamers go work with, or the girls come to the gym, and the Golden Tamers work with them to do a halftime performance at a football game.
Okay, they're getting ready to start. Let's turn it over to the Bentonville Tiger Pride Marching Band.
Bentonville Pride Marching Band. The Bentonville Pride Marching Band's program is entitled Opus 48 and features the music of Ludwig van Beethoven. It features Edmond Overture, Symphony Number 3, Eroica, Piano Concerto Number 5, Emperor, Symphony Number 7, Movement 2, and Pathetique Sonata. Drum majors, Amrusha Ranjit, Muriel Vasquez, Mallory Willard, Connor Deal, and the Bentonville Pride Marching Band.
And there you have it, the Bentonville Tiger Pride Marching Band. Well, we're going to go ahead and go to a commercial break, and when we return, Donnie Payne and I will talk about the first half as we get ready for the second half here in Bentonville. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get one box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate?
Nailed it!
Football's just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Wurst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial insurance needs.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity? What if there was a membership that gave us the time to celebrate the things that connect all of us?
All right, we welcome you back here to Tiger Stadium where it's halftime, and we are just a couple of minutes away from the start of the second half. Tigers in command, 39-0. John McElroy, Donnie Payne bring you week 2 action of 7A West Conference football, and your Bentonville Tigers are cruising tonight. So, Donnie, I know you've tried to compile some unofficial stats tonight, but before talking about stats, just talk about your thoughts on the first half of play.
Well, everything went. If you're Bentonville, things couldn't have gone better, John. I'm looking here. Our longest touchdown drive was that last one before halftime. We went 67 yards. Other than the opening kickoff, that drive that started on the 33, every other drive Bentonville had started on the Southside side of the field, and that's because of the defense. Blocking punts, forcing Southside into third and long situations. Bad punting game for Southside. But Bentonville, the score is impressive, but if you look at the total yards, they're not, because we haven't had to go very far to score all these points.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Donnie, it's all the more impressive as we are seeing a lot of players that don't get a lot of time on Friday nights, but I'll tell you, the coaches have really made this part of the game plan this week, and it is great to see some of these guys out there. Q Brown, Carson Tucker playing some wide receiver. We've seen a lot of Sean Anderson. As you had mentioned, unofficially, how many yards have you had Sean Anderson for tonight?
At halftime, John, I have Sean with 16 carries for 116 yards. Josh, 9 carries for 73 yards and 3 touchdowns. So he will add to his touchdown total, which is not – he was not number 1 in the state in touchdowns, but he's really close. Drew Wright, a touchdown passing. Naya threw a touchdown passing. C.J. Brown with the receiving touchdown. Q Brown with a receiving touchdown. And you talked about Q against Bentonville West in the JV game a couple weeks ago. He ran a kickoff and a punt back for touchdowns. So Q Brown is a speedster also.
Well, I'll tell you, it's great to see him out here tonight. And, you know, I'll say, too, we've seen Carter Nye, number 7 out there, who's done a good job of moving this Bentonville offense. So great to see him get some valuable time here on Friday night. Drew Wright, of course, having another big night as the Bentonville quarterback. So all in all, just a great night so far for the Tigers. And as we move into the second half, Donnie, the sportsmanship rule will be in effect. So we will have a continuous clock. Donnie, you're a kind of a rules aficionado. So what are the only times they stop it on the sportsmanship rule?
So it'll still stop on first downs, move the chains, and they'll immediately start it. It will stop on timeouts, and it is supposed to stop on change possessions, but sometimes it depends on what the coaches, if the coaches have agreed, hey, you know what, let's just run it, then the referees will just run it.
Well, nonetheless, it's going to be a short night tonight as Logan Thomason now approaches the ball. He's going to kick it away to Southside to start the second half. This kick's going to be returnable, taken at the 2-yard line. Return man's going to get across the 15, out across the 20, past the 25. He's going to find his way out across the 31, and that's where Fort Smith Southside will start 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. You know, defensively tonight, Ben Pearson, number 91's had a big night. Saw him with the sack earlier tonight. Of course, Rafe Stalls, number 15, continues to play well defensively. JT Tomesco getting it done out there. So Sorg now on the first snap from scrimmage. He's going to give it to Amari Tucker, and Tucker once again finding a big hole. It's just a simple read option. David Sorg gives it to Amari Tucker coming across his face, and Tucker 9-yard pickup on first down. Quickly Southside to the line of scrimmage. Sorg looking to throw, throws to the right to Amari Tucker. He catches it at the 35-yard line, but he kind of stumbles, trips up. The pass was thrown a little high behind him. He loses 5 yards on that play, quickly brings up 3rd and 6.
Tucker would have been better off just dropping that one, John.
So on 3rd and 6, Sorg's going to split 3 wide receivers to the right, single receiver into the boundary. Drops back to pass, looking to his left, fires complete, and that is going to be enough for first down yardage. Desmond Lopez Fulbright on the reception. He'll get it out to the Maverick 49-yard line, 1st and 10 Mavericks. And they're quickly up to the line of scrimmage, going to run a little tempo here. Twin receivers either side of the formation. Give goes to Tucker, and Tucker is going to be hit by Rafe Stalls. Rafe Stalls coming in there from the outside linebacker position and meets Amari Tucker, and Tucker's helmet came off, so he's going to have to sit out of play. They'll check in, I believe that's Dingle, Amir Dingle. We'll check in at the running back position. Same formation, twins to either side of the formation. Sorg looking to throw, throws to his right, and that one is complete at the 43-yard line. Luke Wyatt on the reception. 7-yard pickup. It'll bring up 3rd and short. Just underway here in the second half. 9 minutes, 25 seconds left to go. Third quarter play. Bentonville up big, 39-0. And a little movement in the backfield, yeah, and they're going to blow that one dead. Give goes to Amari Tucker, but Tucker kind of flinched right before the snap, and the referee, white hat official right there, saw it, threw the flag. So instead of a 3rd and short, the Mavericks are going to have a 3rd and 6. And Donnie, just when the Mavericks offensively showed some signs of life, an untimely penalty is going to give this Bentonville defense a chance to possibly get off the field, although you got to think on the Bentonville side of midfield, you kind of think maybe Southside will go for it down 39-0. So twin receivers, once again, either side of formation. David Sorg takes a snap, drops back, looking to his left. Now he's going to keep it up the middle. He's got a lot of running room, and he's going to slide down just inside the 40. That'll be enough for first down yardage, so it'll be 1st and 10 Mavericks.
Good job by Zorg. He immediately noticed nobody in the middle of the field when he got the initial rush by him, and he was able to pick up the first down with his feet.
Logan Robertson checking in for the Bentonville defense as Amari Tucker takes a snap, and Amari Tucker tries to get around the left side of the Bentonville defense. Looks like number 23, Mason Middleton, and sorry, that was Johnny Pike, number 24, in on the tackle, but not after a 5-yard pickup, so it'll be 2nd and 5. Give goes to Tucker. Tucker over the left side, still on his feet, and Tucker is going to be stopped just shy of the first down. Logan Robertson, who just checked in, made the tackle there. It'll be 3rd and, well, now they're going to say he reached the down marker, so 1st and 10 Southside. So 1st and 10 Mavericks. Sorg drops back. He's looking to his left, and that is intercepted. Sorg's pass is intercepted. Garrett Langford, number 11, on the pick for Bentonville. And this Tiger defense dodges the bullet right there. Donnie, this Tiger defense, I can tell they want this shutout. And Garrett Langford, if they do get shut out, he's going to go a long way to making that happen. So number 7, Carter Nye, he'll be your Bentonville quarterback. He'll bring the offense on the field. And checking in at running back, that's number 37, Chris Collier-Surley. Nye, play action to Collier-Surley, throws to the left to C.J. Brown. C.J. Brown catches the ball, had a big hole, and I can tell, you can look at C.J. Brown. Looks like he was a little frustrated. He wasn't able to break that one. But a good throw, good catch. And that is first down, 12-yard pickup, 1st and 10 Bentonville. Twin receivers to the right, single receiver into the boundary. Nye takes a snap. Option to Chris Collier-Surley. Collier-Surley running around the right side, and Collier-Surley is going to pick up about 6 yards. Hey, that was a nice job on the speed option right there by Carter Nye, pitching it out there to Collier-Surley.
I'm sorry, Don. Runs the ball. He finds where he's going to make his cut, and then he goes. He doesn't stay behind the line of scrimmage much. He's a one cut, go forward kind of guy.
6-yard pickup on first down. It'll be 2nd and 4. Play action to Collier-Surley. Q Brown gets the pass completion. Q Brown has got some running room. He's across midfield. He's going to cross the 40 and be pushed out of bounds around the 35-yard line. Carter Nye to Q Brown. And now the Tigers have it on the Maverick side of midfield all the way down to the 35-yard line. Give credit to Gavin Grant of the Mavericks pushing Q Brown out of bounds. This time Carson Tucker, Q Brown, I believe that is that C.J. Brown, split out to the right. Trips right, Collier-Surley in the backfield as Carter Nye gives the ball to Collier-Surley. Collier-Surley, look at him running hard right there. Gets inside the 30. A good pickup on first down, but Donnie, a flag flies in, and I hope that's not a holding call on the Tigers.
Nope, it's on Southside.
Well, I was kind of hoping, face mask is what they're going to call. That's a 15-yarder right.
That was the 5-yarder.
Oh, that's the 5-yard. Okay, the inadvertent face mask 5-yarder. But another good run that time, Donnie, by Collier-Surley, Chris Collier-Surley. Q Brown, Carson Tucker going to split out wide right. Carter Nye now calls the signals. Give goes to Collier Surley, and Collier Surley's got a hole still on his feet.
Chris Collier Surley on the carry.
Tell you what, number 37 coming in running hard right now. And he's going to check out. Sean Anderson now is going to check in at the running back position. They're going to set Q Brown as the single receiver to the left. That's Carson Tucker. He'll split out to the right. Sean Anderson behind Carter Nye in the pistol formation. Give goes to Sean Anderson. Anderson breaks a tackle, and Anderson's going to find his way down close to the 20-yard line. And that is going to bring up 3rd and 5. 3 minutes, 38 seconds left to go. Third quarter of play. Sportsmanship rule in effect. Tigers having a lot of fun tonight, up 39-0. Tigers will go 2 tight ends, twin receivers to the left. Nye rolling to his left. He's looking to throw. He fires, and that pass is complete. Q Brown, and I'll tell you, Donnie, that was a great pass by Carter Nye, putting it down there low where only Q Brown could catch it, and Q Brown does a great job bringing that one in.
He's going to be an exciting player in the next couple of years, John. Just a sophomore, Q Brown. C.J. Brown, also just a sophomore.
And Carter Nye. So twin receivers right. Nye takes a snap. Give goes to Sean Anderson. And Anderson is going to be bottled up for no gain at the 10-yard line. 2nd and goal to go at the 10-yard line. Donnie, beautiful night here in Northwest Arkansas, and the rain has, for the most part, held off. And we've got a good night of football out here at Tiger Stadium. 2 tight ends. Nye takes a snap. Give goes to Anderson. Anderson gets behind his blockers. Makes his way down to close to the 7. Is that okay? Yeah, that was Sean.
That was Sean Anderson.
Sean Anderson. Okay, I thought I heard our PA announcer Ray Mayer say Chris Collier Surley, but yeah, Sean Anderson on the carry there. You know, big lead, 39-0. Looking over Donnie down at the student section, didn't look like any of the students have left tonight. They're having a big time down there. So on 3rd and goal, Carter Nye, he's looking to throw. Carter Nye now is going to take off to his left. He's going to try to get what he can right there. He gets inside the 5. Down to, let's see where they spot it there. It's going to be spotted at the 3-yard line, so it'll be 4th and goal from the 3. Donnie Bentonville's going to leave the offense out there, and you know, I like this call, Donnie. It's not, Bentonville's not trying to run it up, but hey, they're trying to work situations here and let this young quarterback see if he can put it in. Sean Anderson gets the handoff, and Sean Anderson is going to be taken down. He's probably going to lose a yard right there. So it'll be a turnover on downs. So it'll be 1st and 10 Mavericks from their own 3-yard line. But, yeah, I like the call, trying to give some of these players some work right here in situational football. I like giving Carter Nye the chance to try to lead this team down the field and put another one in. So 40 seconds left to go, 3rd quarter of play. And as soon as Southside snaps the ball, the clock will continue to run. So this 3rd quarter is going to be over with pretty quickly, Donnie. And then, of course, the 4th quarter, continuous clock. Tigers going to make short work of this one tonight. Hey, Donnie, next week we'll be back here at Tiger Stadium taking on the Rogers Heritage War Eagles. But a real special night next Friday night, as it will be homecoming here in Bentonville. And for those of you out there watching tonight, as Sword, he's going to.
He handed it off. Number 2.
Number 2, that's Amari Tucker. But Donnie, tomorrow, 2 p.m., down on the Bentonville Square, is the Bentonville Homecoming Parade tomorrow. So you're looking for something to do tomorrow afternoon, come on out to the Bentonville Homecoming Parade tomorrow on the Bentonville Square, 2 o'clock. That's going to do it for the third quarter of play here in Bentonville. Tigers up big, 39-0. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Funk in your trunk? Get Funk Away. Unlike sprays that just cover up odors, Funk Away's exclusive OM complex eliminates them, guaranteed. Just spray it on and let it air dry. Live funk-free.
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back here to Bentonville as we start the fourth quarter play. Donnie Payne, I'm John McElroy, bringing another week of 7A West Conference football. So 2nd and 10 now for the Mavericks, and Soare's going to throw out of his own end zone. He finds a receiver complete at about the 10-yard line. That's Luke Wyatt. But it's still about, well, call it a long 3, short 4, short of the first down. So 3rd and 3. Bentonville showing pressure up the middle. Sorg finding some pressure, and Sorg's going to be sacked. David Sorg, I believe, Donnie, that is the 2nd sack. And, hey, that's number 3, Ty Grant and Nick Stone getting in there. So good play that time. Looks like Jackson Hutchins now, number 6, going to drop back to receive the punt. The Maverick punter will be punting out of his own end zone. Ball spotted at the 6-yard line. Hutchins is going to stand back at the Maverick 43-yard line. Snap is back. Punts away. It's a short punt, but it's going to take a Maverick roll, and it will cross the Tiger side of midfield and be down by the Mavericks at the Bentonville 46-yard line. That's where the Tigers are going to put it in play, 1st and 10. Donnie, have you got some updated scores for us?
That's right, John. Fayetteville now in the second quarter. Remember that game was delayed, but in the second quarter, Fayetteville 35, Rogers 7.
Fayetteville 35, Rogers 7. Wow, I'll tell you what, now that's surprising. Now, Fayetteville is obviously a tough team, but you know the Rogers Mounties have had a good season up to this point, but that's a little surprising right there.
Bentonville West over Springdale 26-0 in the fourth quarter, and still no update. Well, the last update I saw was Harbor 14, Heritage 0. I'll see if I can find another one.
Carter Nye, play action. He's going to throw complete, and that is number 26 in for the Tigers, Karsten Pate. So Karsten Pate into the ball game, gets his first reception of the night. Another sophomore getting some work here in the late goings. This time Karsten Pate is going to split out with Q Brown wide to the left. Single receiver here into the boundary as Nye calls the signals. This time the handoff's going to go to Collier Surley. Surley's got a hole, and Surley, they're going to give him close to first down yardage. Well, he is right at the marker, and yes, they say that was a first down. So good 10-yard pickup for Chris Collier Surley. Number 14, Luke Kuhn, sophomore wide receiver, checking into the game. Carter now gives to Corey Shirley. Ball, fumble, and it looks like Southside's got on the loose football. Cage Castling, number 97, was the Maverick that got on the loose football, and Southside's going to have it 1st and 10 from their own 31. Yeah, homecoming next week. So we will come on the air actually early next week. We'll bring to you the presentation of the Bentonville High School homecoming court. Another big event going on, Donnie, next week prior to the homecoming game, we will have some new inductees to the Bentonville Athletic Hall of Honor. On 1st and 10, give goes to Amir Dingle. Dingle tries to get it out to the right side. He's going to be hit by a host of Tigers led by Ethan Arnold. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10. Yeah, Donnie, the Bentonville High School, Bentonville Tiger Athletic Hall of Honor have its 2nd inductee class, and looks like a
5-yard face mask on Bentonville.
Inadvertent face mask. One notable name that I'm sure all of us are familiar with, Coach Barry Laney Sr. will be one of the inductees next week, and looking forward to seeing Coach Lunny again. Got a great class coming in, and it's going to be really exciting next week. So Sorg is going to fire deep across the middle. He's got a receiver at the 20, and a touchdown saving tackle by number 36 for Bentonville, Christian Farrow. Christian Farrow doesn't make that play, Donnie. Bentonville doesn't get their shutout tonight. But a big play for the Mavericks. They're going to have it 1st and 10 at the Tiger 13. Sorg now going to give the ball to, I believe that is Amir Dingle, number 20, tries to get around the left side. And he's going to lose a half yard there. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Well, they'll call it no gain.
Connor Horton on the tackle.
Donnie, this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is the Mavericks' deepest penetration into Tiger territory tonight. Sorg now dropping the throw, throws to his right, and not a very good throw, but pass was intended for Lopez Fulbright. Rivers Wiseman was defending, and tell you what, the ball would have been a little lower. Rivers Wiseman would have picked that, and he could have gone. So that brings up 3rd and 10 now for the Mavericks. You know, right now, Tigers trying to play for that shutout. That's the only thing in jeopardy right now. Sorg drops back to throw, being pressured. He throws a screen pass out to Dingle. Dingle's going to get driven out of bounds at around the 5-yard line. It'll be 4th and short, 4th and about a yard and a half, 4th and 2 from the 5-yard line. So obviously, Southside leaving their offense on the field. Let's see if this defense can make a stand right here. Sorg takes a snap, hands to Dingle, touchdown Southside. So the Mavericks get on the board with 6 minutes, 3 seconds left to go in the football game. Taking away the Tigers' chance to pitch a shutout tonight. So the Jackson DeLasses to attempt the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. And with 6 minutes, 3 seconds left to go in the ball game, Bentonville on top, 39-7. Back in a moment here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
All right, we welcome you back to Tiger Stadium. Bentonville has led from the start, up big 39-7. Southside Mavericks get their first touchdown with 6 minutes, 3 seconds left to go in the game. We are under the sportsmanship rule, so once play resumes, the clock will continue to run. Band down there is playing Sweet Caroline. You know it's a good time at Tiger Stadium anytime the band fires that up. So the kick, kind of a low dribbler. It's going to be taken by number 80, Carson Tucker. Tucker does a good job of handling that, getting it out to the 25-yard line. You know, we've talked about Q Brown. Carson Tucker, he's played a good ball game tonight as well, Donnie.
John, he has had a big reception for 36 yards and almost split those two safeties for a touchdown.
I want to see number 55, Cole Calger, checking in on the offensive line there at the right guard position. As Carter Nye takes a snap. Give goes to, is that Carson Cloyd, number 22 on the carry. Good to see Carson into the ball game. Hey, I've had the privilege of having that young man in class for the last couple of years. I tell you what, you can't find a nicer, more upstanding young man than Carson Cloyd right there. Good to see him in the ball game tonight. Two tight ends for the Tigers, single receiver, either side of the formation. Nye hands once again to Cloyd. Cloyd trying to stay behind his blockers. Fighting his way for more yardage. Yeah, he'll pick up a couple. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Collier Surley now checking into the ball game for Cloyd. Airtime for next week, Donnie, will go on the air for the homecoming presentation just before 6:30. As Collier Surley takes the handoff. Collier Surley, big run. Needed a yard for first down, got that and more. 14-yard pickup on the play as they spot the ball at the Tiger 48-yard line. Yeah, we'll go on the air just before 6:30. And next Friday night, we'll start with the presentation of the Bentonville High School homecoming court, followed by the Bentonville Tiger pregame show at approximately 6:45.
We're going to have, should be Southside. Oh, no, they're going to call false start on Bentonville.
So they're going to say one of the offensive linemen maybe moved and causing the Southside Maverick to jump across. So they'll back it up 5. It'll be 1st and 15 now from the 43. Nye gives to Collier Surley. Finds a crease over the left side. He'll get the penalty yards back, but it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Okay, well, they gave him 6, so 2nd down and 9. That's what I get for trying to guess, Donnie.
Got all of the penalty yards plus 1.
There you go. Give goes to Carson Cloyd, and Cloyd is hit before he makes it to the line of scrimmage. Gage Jones in on the tackle for the Mavericks. But that is going to bring up, well, they're going to give Cloyd, well, that'd be a loss of a yard. So it'll bring up 3rd and 10.
Finally have a score update. Harbor up over Heritage 35-7.
2 tight end set. Carter Nye gives to Collier Surley. He'll hit the middle of the line. He'll kind of bounce out to the left. And Collier Surley is going to be stopped at the Southside 48-yard line. So that'll bring up 4th down now for the Tigers. Minute 43, clock running. You know, one of the things, Donnie, you're playing a lot of players tonight that don't get a lot of playing time on Friday night, but you're also able to rest some of your starters there. You know, it's kind of the time of the season, about halfway through. You got a lot of bumps and bruises and things, and it's allowed some guys to get healed up. And they're going to get Bentonville for a false start right there. One of the linemen there kind of flinched just before the snap of the ball. So Donnie, I'm going to put you on the spot. Razorbacks, Georgia. What's your prediction tomorrow?
Come on, John.
I knew I was going to do. I knew I was going to do that to you. Come on now, make a prediction. All of Northwest Arkansas tuning in.
People who know me know I am a diehard Razorback. I just don't think they're going to have enough at Georgia tomorrow to pull off the victory.
Hey, Hogs win tomorrow, 20-13. Collier Surley's finding some room on 4th down, and Collier Surley's going to go at the 20, the 10, touchdown Bentonville. Chris Collier Surley.
53-yard touchdown run on 4th and 11.
You know, I am so happy for that young man right there. Comes out here each day, works hard, gets an opportunity right there on 4th and 11, 53 yards, takes it to the house. You know, Donnie, I've always said he just needs a crease. He's got great speed as he displayed right there. So let's see, that's not Thomason on, who we got here? That's Emmy Cantrell. On to attempt the point after. And Emmy's kick is up, and it's good. And with 40 seconds left to go in the ball game, Tigers lead 45-7. Let's go ahead and take a break. We'll be back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
My house, I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Okay, welcome back to Tiger Stadium. And updated score, the Tigers up 46-7. Donnie was doing the math in the commercial break and said something's not right there on the scoreboard. Anyway, Tigers a lot of points, Southside not many. Big night for the Tigers. As kick is going to be taken at around the 11-yard line. And that's Emmy Cantrell kicking it away. Emmy Contreras. Sorry, got that wrong. Emmy Contreras. We'll get it right. Guarantee he will definitely be on the roster next week.
just real quick, that 53-yard run by Chris Collier-Surley gave him exactly 100 yards rushing tonight, John.
So
100 yards on 8 carries.
Soar's going to hand it off. I believe that's Amari Tucker. Yeah, number 2 back into the ball game at running back. Clock rolling under 25 seconds now. Southside may try to get another play off, but it is all academic. 10 seconds. And I think that's going to be it right there. Southside coaching staff going to let the clock roll out. 2-1, and this one is in the books. So the Bentonville Tigers go to 2-0 in the 7A West with a 46-7 victory over the Fort Smith Southside Mavericks. We're going to keep it right here, and Donnie, let's go ahead and wrap this up tonight. From start to finish, the Tigers were in command the whole time, pretty much coasted through this one.
It was 24-0, John, at the end of the first quarter. Bentonville defense did a great job. The offense had a short field the entire first half. The longest drive was 33 yards tonight, but Bentonville finishes the game. We had 1 field goal and 6 touchdowns on the night. Just an all-around great performance again from this Bentonville offense and the Bentonville defense tonight. Had the shutout until the very end there. Bentonville had their reserves in on defense. Southside still had their starters out there, and Southside was able to score a touchdown late on our reserves on defense there. So Bentonville lost the shutout, but they'll take the 46-7 victory tonight.
Absolutely. Just a good performance. And Donnie, I think the story of this game is a lot of faces we don't normally see on Friday night. They came in, stepped up under the Friday night lights, and really was good to see that. And, I think that's one of those things down the line, with injuries that are inevitable to occur throughout the course of the season. It's good to have these guys come in and be able to play like that and respond and play well on a Friday night. Well, folks, that is going to do it here for us from Tiger Stadium. Once again, I want to thank my student live stream crew, Addison Weinsberg, Tori Stevens, Catherine Lopez, Ben Nicoli, and Owen Pickett. I tell you what, without these guys, none of this would happen. So hats off to them and the work they've done for us tonight. And I want to say thank you to those of you tuning in, watching us here each week on GoBentonvilleTigers.com. So that's going to do it. On behalf of my broadcast partner, Donnie Payne, I'm John McElroy saying good evening as the Bentonville Tigers go to 2-0 in the 7A West, 46-7 over the Southside Mavericks. See you again next week. But for now, so long, everyone.